This podcast contains an English accent that most of our Irish listeners will find offensive. Also, there may be some colourful language that you're going to find less offensive. Now, over to Ryan and Leon. Enjoy the podcast.
I think the thing that I've messed up the most when I was about 15 or 16, I did work experience in a radio station in Dublin, and then I got to do a radio show for a couple of years then after that, and we had an amazing station manager who was like, listen man, this is a young person's radio show, you should be allowed to play whatever you want, you're entitled to play it. If anybody complains, I'm gonna have your back. And there was a few of us that did the shows working together, but I was in doing a show one day by myself, and as a 15-year-old who was like, okay, I played evidently Chicken Town by John Cooper Clarke on the radio at like 2 p.m. on a Saturday, and when I say that the door was punched off the off the hinges, it's like every single person that worked at the station like barged in the door and was like, get that off now. And I was so terrified, so embarrassed, and I just said, I didn't mean to play it, because I didn't know what else to do. I just got so panicked. That's probably the biggest like actual, maybe like the most normal actual fuck up that I've made.
That was David Balfe, For Those I Love, talking on the 101 Jobs podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
When you know someone's voice and you're like, why the fuck? I was like going through that whole thing, trying to like, the Rolodex of basically like, who the fuck's voice is that? El Balfe.
It's Balfe, yeah.
No, I wonder what radio station that was. John Cooper Clarke, he loves the El Palms, El Balfe, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's a devil for the Palms.
Like imagine that, like 2 o'clock in the car, and then just hearing like evidently fucking Chicken Down, the fucking news is fucking bad,
That's hilarious. I thought, because like Balfe's into all like heavy music as well, so he thought it'd be like Enda Shikari or something he'd be kicked off the air for, or like Pantera, bit of Rain and Blood, you know, something light.
It's your vibe.
Something light and something fetching for the young listeners. I suppose you can't say fuck every 2 seconds on a daytime radio, but you can on a podcast.
You do what you want on a podcast.
Yeah, what?
You're right.
I'm alright, yeah. We've had 3 coffees.
Yeah,
I'm good to go. I'm like a wind up fucking doll. Not really, but still a little bit tired, but I'm alright. I'm getting there.
I missed that period last year of just being obsessed with David Balfe and For Those I Love. Do you remember we saw him at EP, and then we did a pilgrimage to the Olympia with a load of us. It's fun that like sometimes like a year is reflected by an artist that you like.
Yeah. His second album came out last year as well. Carving the Stone. Fucking great album. Have the collectors of the I love the I have his first vinyl as well. I've actually got a collector's edition one. It's a numbered one. I think it was out of 100, and I have like number 53 or something.
Oh.
I bought it. Yeah, it was deadly. And then the Carving the Stone one, I got there's one they only released in Ireland. I couldn't get the collector's one, the numbered one, because he's too popular now. But I got the one that's you can only get in Ireland, the Irish release. It's a good old album.
Have you heard that podcast before?
I haven't.
101 Jobs. Said it. Yeah, it's cool, man.
Is it interesting?
You know what? There's a few things interesting about it. Basically, it's the whole premise of the show is they bring in artists who are talking about what it's like now to have all of these different hats.
Oh yeah.
Sort of the Scratch had been on there, Kneecap had been on there, and they all talk about how to keep going in the current climate of creativity, you have to be your own business owner, your own CEO, your own marketing exec, you have to be an expert in HR, public relations, accounting as well.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's not easy
now.
No. It's like, even I had a call earlier, someone was looking to do workshops, and she's like, are you like flexible or available? And I was like, I'm like every artist, I've got 4 jobs.
Yeah.
No, because you have to kind of be flexible, and to be full time at it well, it's who can be properly full-time at it, but the brain I have is obviously suited to lots and lots of things going on at once. But with a lot of artists, you can never have just one job. To meet an artist that just does what they want to do all the time, is very, very rare.
I was that podcast, right, in the extended interview, and I'll send it to you. Dave Bell talks about like his first job, but one of the ones that used his talents as a videographer. I guess he was working for an American company who were like, last week we talked about you mentioned flat earthers. We didn't talk about it too much, but you mentioned flat earthers. This was a campaign for people who believed that aliens existed, that UFOs existed. So all these videos he was putting together had a voiceover of you're being lied to. And he was paid $8,000 a year, thinking he was rich at the time, to do these videos.
Oh wow. So
I don't know if the dream is there for a lot of people who think get the break, and this is kind of it now.
The flat earthers. B.O.B. the artist.
B.O.B.
Airplanes in the night sky, shooting stars.
I can really use
the guy who was rapping on that. The guy who was rapping on it.
I can really use a wish right now.
Yeah. He's a flat earther.
Is he?
As in, he was donating money to the cause. So it goes to show, when you are a full-time artist, you can also be mental.
You can definitely be mental.
You can give into. Imagine only just doing poetry. Imagine how many conspiracies you can get into. You can get into any conspiracies. You'd have the time in the world. You can do whatever you want.
Have you gone down the rabbit hole of the whole fucking Tom Cruise thing?
Mormon is the fucking Scientology.
Right. Scientology. So there's a whole thing, isn't there? A whole ranking system, a whole you get promoted, and if you bring all these people in, there's ceremonies you go to, and he's top dog in it. He loves it.
Oh yeah, he's best friends with the guy who's fucking top dog now. He's not. What's your man's name that started? L. Ron Hubbard. L. Ron Hubbard set it up, and then he died, and then this other fella took it over, and he's the fella who's best friends with Tom Cruise. But it's fucking. I'm not going to say it unless they come after you, so I'm not going to say anything negative.
Be knocking on the door.
They'll be knocking on the door with their smiling faces and fucking ray guns, so I'm just not going to say anything. But him and Tom Cruise are, you know what I mean?
Tight as fuck,
this. You can't see because we don't shoot for video, but I have my fingers pleasantly crossed over each other.
Yeah.
And picture that in your mind when you're making your fucking chamomile tea. Anyway, what were we saying?
I thought we'd keep it light this week.
Yeah.
Heavy show last week.
It was heavy.
But thanks everyone for listening.
But it was a conversation needed had.
I think so.
We didn't mansplain it.
No. We actually said we don't know anything.
We mansplained how we did.
That was pretty good.
We mansplained how we know nothing.
Yeah, we did.
Now you can mansplain a poem to me now.
I will. Well, you're off to Ballydehob.
I am.
This weekend, and you'll be travelling with the Kiln Collective.
I will be.
At the Jazz Festival?
The Ballydehob Jazz Festival 2026.
Which is in Cork.
It's in Cork. West Cork.
Sorry about that. Don't know why I did that. My apologies.
How racist.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that again. I can only apologise. 2 years I haven't done an Irish accent.
Wait, hang on, I'll do a Wolverhampton accent.
Go on then.
You alright, mate? After the bob head. You alright, mate? Aye.
That accent, I does be delighted with that accent, I have to say.
You sound like fucking Conor McGregor with a speech impediment. Would you stop?
I will stop. I'm not doing this again.
I delighted.
I'm not doing it. This will, I will, get cancelled. I've been winning the hearts and minds of the Irish community for so long.
You've been slowly digging.
Fucked it.
You fucked it in one go. One slip. Only one stereotypical accent.
Yeah. That's sure looking.
You call one person a paddy, you fucked it.
Yeah, no. Doesn't matter what you've done. This is from Dave Hynes, who you'll be with tomorrow. And this is a poem from the collection Stage to Page, which is the anthology of the Kiln Collective. And this is called I Am Here. And I really liked it, and we'll talk about it after. I am here. Life is short and full of fear. Share a word and give an ear. When you've been supported all your life, from your birth right up until your wife, from your father and mother, your sisters and brothers, taught by the best, friends who stood the test, lucky in love, blessed from above. But If your parents were just bad, be the parents you never had. If your friends didn't care, be the friend that's always there. If your mates your girlfriend kissed, if your friends constantly dissed, if your dad was forever pissed, you be the things to others that you sorely missed. If love has always let you down, be the one who's always sound. If there was never anyone around, be the one who's always found. For life is short and full of fear. Share a word and give an ear, and let those in need hear. I am here.
That was I Am Here by the wonderful David Hynes.
Loved it. Loved it. Got me smiling.
I'm going to be in a car with that man for 4 hours tomorrow. And he actually drank. This is the way Dave Hynes works. He said to me, have you a CD player? And I said, yes. Why? I'll bring a couple of CDs in case we get fed up talking to each other. And I said, you know I have Spotify. And he was like, I'm so out of touch. I only stopped bringing my cassette player to work about 4 years ago.
Listen,
the man is just amazing. Like,
not everything new's better.
He's fucking he has me. I like every week. I'd say I talk to Dave at least for an hour every week. He'd ring me, and we'd be like two old biddies just talking shite for the whole hour or whatever. But some of the things, the way he operates, he's just amazing. His poem there again, you know, shines through that Dave is a really, really, really good person and cares so much about everybody else. And that poem, like, it's like, you know, your circumstances might not be great, but be the example.
Yeah.
Don't be a victim. Be an example of what you think everyone else should be. You know.
Yeah, I like that poem a lot.
It's a great message.
We've all got a choice, haven't we? We've all got a choice.
We have a choice.
Choice.
You can be sound or you can be an absolute bastard.
Oh, it's fucking hell. Speaking of the choice, do you remember mentioned a few weeks ago, we opened the show with a clip from Edith Eger, who was the Jewish woman who escaped the Holocaust.
Yeah.
She died this week.
Fucking
98 years old she was.
98 years of age?
Years old she was, yeah. Wrote the book, I think, when she was, what, in her early 90s. 91, I think she
early
was.
90s.
In her early 90s.
Her early 90s.
Her early 90s.
Her early 90s, yeah.
What an inspiring woman, man. Very sad. Very sad. Mrs. came up and was like, do you know that woman that you were on about before, Edith Eger, she's died? You know, like people just thrown at you like, what? It's like, yeah. I was like, oh. Like, all right, sorry, was she your mum? I was like, relax. It's clearly happening. Like, sometimes,
especially when you read, I think when you read a book by someone, you feel like a personal connection to them. Especially if it's a memoir. I
definitely felt like a personal. Yeah, I felt that.
You feel like you're their mate, like, and you're like, you know, you care about them because you've read their words and you think this is a piece of them. They've shown you a piece of themselves. You're like, I feel like we're mates now. You know, and yeah. I'm sorry for your loss, Ryan.
So thank you very much, pal.
She was too young.
She was too young.
Gone too soon.
Gone too soon.
She was the ripe young age. She was only in her, you know, young, or just.
Well, she
wasn't. Not that she was in triple digits.
Just short
triple digits. But no, and that story is incredible. That she had to
stop.
Mad. You've sent me a poem.
I have, yeah. So in this book as well, are a couple of poems from Mikey Cullen. And Mikey, in one of the poems, actually attributed one of his pieces to a poem that I actually have never read before.
Yeah.
And it's called When I Have Fears, I Might Cease to Be by John Keats. I don't think we've read a Keats poem out.
I don't think we have. No. And funnily enough, you mentioned David Balfe at the start, and we had the clip from him, but David Balfe's best friend, Paul Curran, in his poem Drive, references When I Have Fears by John, when he goes like, when reading When I Have Fears for the first time by John Keats, it's like this moment of like, fuck. And I've never read it.
You've never read it either?
So I've heard about it through another poem. I've heard about it as
well. I've chucked at you, and this is going to be fun then.
I'm going in here now, no kissing, straight into Keats.
No kissing?
No kissing, straight into Keats, you know. What are you laughing at?
No kissing, no foreplay.
Go straight in, no kissing. Not even a handshake. Just fucking straight into the poems. Now, come on, we're going to be serious now.
Speaking of no kissing, there's a joke. I was watching a video of Evidently Chicken Down Town by John Cooper Clarke performing at EP. And he's doing his funny bits, and he tells this joke, right? And he goes like, Mike Tyson, right? I was surprised to learn that every time Mike Tyson makes love to a woman, he cries. And I was really surprised by it. And then it made sense, because that's what Mace will do. It's funny, isn't it?
Oh my God. Anyway, going back to the poetry here. Scooping it off the floor.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Putting it back on the shelf.
You said no kissing.
Well, I was just anyway. When I Have Fears That I May Cease to Be by John Keats. Thanks, Right. When I have fears that I may cease to be, before my pen has gleaned my teeming brain, before high-piled books in charactery hold like rich garners the full ripened grain, when I behold upon the night's starred face huge cloudy symbols of a high romance, and think that I may never live to trace their shadows with the magic hand of chance. And when I feel, fair creature of an hour, that I shall never look upon thee more, never have relish in the fairy power of unreflecting love then on the shore of the wide world, I stand alone and think, till love and fame to nothingness do sink.
That was When I Have Fears That I May Cease to Be by John Keats. Yeah, and we were kind of talking earlier, weren't we, about finding a living through art. And obviously that's not what anyone thinks about. Like, you get into this, whatever it is that you're into, because you want an adventure. You think there's an adventure to come.
Yeah.
If you follow whatever that is that you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So I don't think you're thinking ever about the end goal or the success stuff. But once you stop doing that, I wonder what happens to you.
When you stop writing or creating.
Just pause on the adventure.
I think creative people always have to be creative in whatever capacity, whether it be like, say, for instance, you spend a lot of years writing and then you kind of put down the pen. You'll still probably enjoy cooking, which is still creative. You'll still enjoy gardening. I was weeding earlier and putting fucking seeds down for my wildflower garden. Stuff like that is creative as well. And I think creatives always need to be creative. For my brain anyway, I probably could never not be creative in some capacity. Either drawing or...
Me too. Yeah, me too.
I think many, I don't know, and I think
get bashed at you though. You can get bashed out of you this stuff. You end up kind of, I don't know, being a bit crushed by the world a little bit. Like that, what happened to David Balfe there about making a mistake on the radio when he was 15. Like there is every chance that he will never have stepped foot in a studio again.
Yeah.
This stuff can happen. We've spoken about this before about teachers and lecturers being like really powerful in what they say to you, and that could divert where you go with creativity. So it's not just about being built in you. It can be stamped out of you.
Yeah, and that's one of the saddest things that can happen to somebody is the door is closed for them by someone else.
Yeah,
you can always make the decision to keep going or to stop yourself. I think some people, when they do stop, like say people that were musicians and they've kind of thought, okay, I'm at an age, I need to have a family and I can't go on tour because I've got responsibility. And they put the instrument away and they're going to get not a real job, but they get like a 9 to 5. But they make peace with it and go, I'll still play in my spare time or I'll teach or whatever. They have made that decision, and although it'll be sad, they've kind of come to terms with it, where if someone at an early age says you'll never be good at this, that's more tragic because someone has made the decision for you, haven't even had a say in it. Or you'd try something and then that person's voice is in the back of your head years later. I'm like, why did they always said I'd be terrible. Why am I even trying? And then they're living in the back of your head then, you know.
Yeah.
So tell them people to fuck off and do your own thing. Shine, you know what I mean? Be around fucking. Welcome to the wellness podcast of Ryan Duggins and Leanna.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone speak to you
we
negatively.
will stop this at some point.
Tell everyone that tells you now to fuck off. Tell them all. Point in their face and say, fuck off. I'm doing what I want. I'm gonna be the best custard maker in fucking New Hampshire. I don't give a rat's. I'm going to own 700 dogs. They're all going to be called Jerry. It's going to be really fucking confusing. I don't give a rat's. I'm going to live my life.
Live my life.
Live your life.
Do what I want.
Do what you fucking want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Just change your jocks every day. That's all you have to do, because people won't like if you have dirty jocks.
Yeah, brush your teeth and
brush your teeth and wash your jocks. That's our life advice for today.
For God's sake, we need to stop advising people.
We can advise. We are qualified enough. We have a podcast. We have a podcast.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? We're two gobshites. We know a lot. Don't let anyone tell us.
We can't say that. We said last week we don't know anything.
Don't let anyone tell us that we can't give them advice. No. We're doing what we want. We're seizing the day. Carpe diem and all that bollocks. Stand on the desk.
Live, laugh.
Stand on the desk. Live, laugh, love. Live, laugh, love. Get that tattooed on your fucking forehead. Who gives a rats? Yeah. That's enough motivational quotes for me from today.
No, I'm too inspired to keep going. Actually, I need to go.
You need to go.
Go for a run.
Yeah, I have too much pent up enthusiasm.
I like how like Mikey's there introduced us to another poet.
Yeah.
I like how that works sometimes. Like a different spin. Like I've been rereading. I might read one out actually. I've been rereading a collection by Seamus Heaney. You know when he released 100 poems?
Yeah.
100 poems. I don't know when it was. It was after he passed for sure.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I don't really get a lot of it because most of his poems have words like turf and
you don't know what turf means.
I'm just not really into like birds and turf, nature and dirt under your fingernails and cutting grass. You know what I mean? I just don't really want to read about
Top
rocks
Man,
and stuff. Yeah. Basically, I prefer poems about the high street.
Cream.
I'm a high street kind of fella.
Dewberries.
Most of his work is him talking about blackberries and that. You know what I mean?
Blackberries and bags of cement.
Yeah, and I just don't really. I'm not. So I writ it all off. And actually, when Mike Gary joined the podcast last year, and he loves him, I kind of went like, oh fucking now I feel a bit out of the loop here. Oh God, I'm out of the loop. I don't get it. For God's sake, I don't get it. And then, but I pied it, whatever. And then we read a Michael Longley book together. Didn't really get that either. And they were friends. I'm like, oh fucking hell, like I'm just not really getting this stuff. And then on Instagram, someone that followed the show who recites her own poems, Lynn. Hey Lynn, how you getting on? She read out and recited a poem from Seamus Heaney about love. I was like, oh, maybe I've got it wrong. So I started to reread it, and now I'm back. Now I'm kind of taking a second go at it. So I like that how like poetry can give you other poets can push other poets to you inadvertently.
And now that you have your own house, you have to cut your own grass. So there might be sometimes potentially you don't cut your own grass, do you?
I don't cut my own grass.
What do you mean you don't cut your own grass?
Because what happens is my partner's mother comes over and she does it, and then I pretend to be annoyed. They go, you can't just come and turn up at the house and do the grass, you know. Like I'm a man and I want to do this myself in this evening. I'm like, this is perfect.
She's like, he's up there playing darts again. I better cut the grass.
Playing darts in the bedroom
and writing poems.
I'm not a hands guy.
You're not. Yeah.
I don't do it. And Dad's a lorry driver, and I think I went out with him once in my whole life. Do you know what I mean? On the road, like it just isn't my bag. So
it's not your bag.
No. Don't get
yours more as hand
just
lotion.
Not really that. Look at my hands.
You get a pet for a manicure.
Do you know what I mean?
Look, manicured hair.
Soft hands. Soft fucking hands. Shall I read the Seamus Heaney poem?
Yeah, go on. Yeah,
you'll like this.
Get some dirt under your fingernails and read it to me.
I really like it actually. It's about it visualises a world where you go from.
I can see how soft your hands are from here.
These, mate, fucking lovely.
Fucking hell, they're like doll hands.
Soft as fuck. The poem is called "From the Republic of Conscience," and and I really like it. I like the image. I like the world of it. I really enjoy it. This is from the Republic of Conscience by Seamus Heaney. When I landed in the Republic of Conscience, it was so noiseless when the engine stopped. I could hear a curlew high above the runway. At immigration, the clerk was an old man who produced a wallet from his homespun coat and showed me a photograph of my grandfather. The woman in customs asked me to declare the words of our traditional cures and charms to heal dumbness and avert the evil eye. No porters, no interpreter, no taxi. You carried your own burden, and very soon your symptoms of creeping privilege disappeared. Fog is a dreaded omen there, but lightning spells universal good, and parents hang swaddled infants in trees during thunderstorms. Salt is their precious mineral, and seashells are held to the ear during births and funerals. The base of all inks and pigments is seawater. Their sacred symbol is a stylized boat. The sail is an ear, the mast a sloping pen, the hull a mouth shape, the keel an open eye. At their inauguration, public leaders must swear to uphold unwritten law and weep to atone for their presumption to hold office, and to affirm their faith that all life sprang from salting tears, which the sky god wept after he dreamt his solitude was endless. I came back from that frugal republic with my 2 arms the one length, the customs woman having insisted my allowance was myself. The old man rose and gazed into my face and said that was official recognition that I was now a dual citizen. He therefore desired me when I got home to consider myself a representative and to speak on their behalf in my own tongue. Their embassies, he said, were everywhere, but operated independently, and no ambassador would ever be relieved.
That was From the Republic of Conscience by the great Seamus Heaney.
That is brilliant.
It is.
That is a whole world.
That is a whole world. I was going through an airport. I was only in an airport yesterday, and that's what I was thinking of. Going through Liverpool airport.
Going through immigration.
Through immigration.
Stamp your passport of soundness.
That's something they don't do anymore. They don't stamp your passport.
Yeah, it's not in Ireland and England now. We have a special relationship. A special common travel area relationship.
It is great though when you go to Liverpool and they just trust you. They just let you in.
They trust you.
They're like, come on in. Man, no customs here. We believe you. Like, you're right, pets. Come on in, pets. They were blaring on Monday, "This is what you came for" by Calvin Harris and Rihanna when I went into Arrivals, and I was like, I've made it.
See,
this is the cultural capital of the world.
Stuck in 2012.
I fucking love it though. I love
it. I know. A simpler time.
I feel like I'm flying into a Top Man.
I have a theory that as soon as Timbaland stopped making music, it all got a bit downhill.
Timbaland and Nelly.
So Usher and Akon and Neo just think, you know what, lads, it's not all about riding. It got very complicated.
Riding and clothes, that's all it was. Riding and designer clothes.
Yeah, and trilby hats.
Trilby hats, yeah.
And dancing in the rain.
There was a lot of dancing in the rain, wasn't there?
There's a lot of shirtless dancing in the rain.
A lot of independent women.
Quite a number of independent
women. Yeah. And then didn't take no shit off those, what was it? I don't want no... Scrubs.
Yeah. Yeah. Judging the disadvantaged. Bring back judging the disadvantaged in music. Let's bring it back. Let's bring shagging and snogging in nightclubs and downing champagne and not dating people that have no money. Let's bring it all back.
We only want rich people. We want people that are wealthy.
Yeah.
None of those fucking normal people. We don't want them. We haven't got time for them.
No
We're
time
bringing
for
it back to the
normal people.
2010s era. LMFAO is coming back. We're taking them out of the freezer. Getting a party rock anthem going.
Just bring us back.
That's what we want.
Take us back.
Do you know what I mean? Take it back to inequality.
Chelsea
Chelsea Dagger.
Chelsea Dagger.
Fucking absolute banger of a song now, friends. The
bring us
music
back.
was great, though. The music was great. It's still good now.
Is it? Oh.
What do you mean?
No, that's just us being fogies. Music's great now.
Thanks for that.
Music is
Thank
great
you for
now.
having to come on the air to say that.
You can have a closer relationship with your musicians now, I think.
You can stalk them online.
Exactly.
Easier.
Much easier to stalk them
Go
online.
onto their X or their fucking
Blue Sky.
Instagram. What is Blue Sky?
I don't know.
That's
Twitter,
that's the woke joke, isn't it, though?
Is it?
You have to be real woke, yeah.
Don't have an account, I don't know.
I have an account. I don't even know what it is. I think it's a woke Facebook or like Instagram
Yeah.
or Twitter. I think it's like Twitter, yeah. But for woke people. I'm not on it. And then you have the fucking Freedom app, whatever the fucking thing that Trump's on.
Don't know what that is either.
Don't know if that's on
Haven't seen
either.
that.
That's the other side. But anyway, here we are.
Anyway.
Tinchy Strider. I wonder what he's doing.
Yeah, let's bring Tinchy back.
Do you reckon we could probably
Where's
get him for...
Dappy?
I think it's been enough time that he's out of the lineup that we could bring him back on this podcast.
You know what's quite funny? I got battered with Tinchy Strider once and Dappy.
Wow.
Yeah. So in an old life, I was working at a showbiz news agency as a sales rep.
Yeah.
And sometimes, because I studied journalism, they'd send me to festivals because I'd say yes to anything. So they sent me to a festival called T4 on the Beach. And I was backstage, fucking celebrities walking past you, try and get interviews and that. So I had an interview with Dappy, Tinchy Strider, Talisa, a couple of the Towie heads as well. And there's a photo on Facebook I'm going to share of me and Tinchy Strider with I think a can of 2 Bug each.
Oh wow!
Good fun, good times.
That's
Speaking of, actually, on that same weekend, I met and became really good friends with the lead singer of Hard-Fi. Do you remember Hard-Fi?
What's this?
Going out tonight.
I think so.
Baby, you and I going
Keep
out
going.
tonight. And
Yeah.
Cash Machine and that.
Yeah.
I'm working for the cash machine. Anyway,
I'm shaking my head in agreement.
but like
I'm shaking my head.
that kind of ties into earlier about like the jobs thing. Like fucking hell, like, if you are inspired and want to be creative, you can be taken advantage of.
Of course you fucking can.
100%.
That's the whole music industry
This
in a
is my
nutshell.
career.
That's the whole music fucking industry taking advantage of people.
Fuck's sake.
Do you know what we need to do? We need to lead. Here's another poem that I found on the internet that I think
nice.
you'll enjoy. It's a bit weird, but I like it. I like an old weird one every now and again.
Yeah.
And it's actually from a very cultural place. Very cultural
Oh,
place.
very good.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. It was shared by The Moth magazine.
Oh, yeah.
You know The Moth
Yeah,
magazine?
I've heard of it, yeah.
I submitted to them 4 years ago. I haven't heard that back, but I think it's in the post.
It might be. They do take a long
Probably in
time.
the post. This is called Good Time Jesus by James Tate, brackets 1979. Jesus got up one day a little later than usual. He had been dreaming so deep there was nothing left in his head. What was it? A nightmare. Dead bodies walking all around him, eyes rolled back, skin falling off. But he wasn't afraid of that. It was a beautiful day. How about some coffee? Don't mind if I do. Take a little ride on me donkey. I love that donkey. Hell, I love everybody.
That was the poem Good Time Jesus by James Tate.
Good time, Jesus.
I love everybody.
I love everybody. It's like Jesus was out picking shrooms in the garden, I think, when he was asleep. That's probably why.
I love everybody.
I love everybody. Ah, yeah. I love everyone. They're all lethal. Do you know what I mean?
It's
Except those people that tell you no, fuck them.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was a former rant.
The girls would say Jesus has Labrador energy. Is it golden retriever energy?
Golden
That's
retriever
what the girls would say,
energy,
wouldn't
yeah.
they? Golden retriever energy. I don't really understand what that means.
Harmless and fun.
Not great.
You
is
don't
it?
want to have Rottweiler energy.
Do you want golden retriever energy?
What?
You don't really want that, do you?
Well, you're a reliable friend. You're good to be around. And you occasionally hump people's leg.
Very occasionally.
Very occasionally. Might get a little bit of drool on you from time to time.
You definitely volunteer.
You volunteer.
You're a volunteerer, but don't think you'd be any crack.
But look, sure, listen. Anyway, as we said, you can be a golden... As I said, you don't want to be a fucking Doberman. That's what a serial killer is. They have Doberman energy. They could bite your face off.
Yeah, you don't want... Yeah, Bull Terrier energy, you don't want that.
But, oh no, Bull Terrier is fucking...
Poodle energy you definitely don't want.
That's the, like, quiet, crazy person. Like, oh, I look kind of harmless, but I will bottle you.
Or Chihuahua.
That's why I was like...
What is the dog that you want to be? It's really fucking run-of-the-mill one.
Collie. Collie are good.
Perfect.
Walking dog. Good walking dog.
Yeah, reliable,
go out and do a
strong.
shift in the fields.
Yeah.
Get a few sheep organised for you.
Won't shut on your sofa.
No, you don't want to be... What else would you... What dog... You wouldn't be a pug around.
No, you'd be minging. No one's shagging you,
pug.
man. Little pug.
Can't even breathe out my nose.
Sitting at the bar 7 hours a day, reading the paper. 9 pints of Guinness. 6 bag of bacon fries.
1 packet of scampi, just a fucking bit of variety in your diet.
Yeah, but you don't be patted on the head like a golden retriever. There's a line here, lads.
People like golden retrievers, though, I have to say. You know, they really love... They look at Marley and me. Whole film better.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not great dogs, but if you want to have one as an inspiring man, I'm not sure if that's
what dog is an inspiring man?
You want to be good. You want to be You want to be a golden retriever harmless. You want to be good.
Irish wolfhound.
Yeah, this is a
big
good,
fucking huge.
Yeah, this is the good one.
No, regal. Oh, the king's dog, not the English king, the Irish king's dog. Well, your Cullen's dogs are fucking wolfhounds. Big bowsies on them. St. Bernards, they'd be good.
Aim for that.
You
might end up being a golden retriever. But I aim for at least. Try.
Envision yourself as a Great Dane.
Yeah, try and save money. Don't spend it at the sweet shop like a golden retriever would.
Try and save money. What? Buy kale.
Be responsible.
Yeah, be responsible.
Do your garden yourself.
I don't know. Be an example.
Be an example.
Don't be the artist example, but be an example of yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, example has a Black Nando's card.
Example, man. We are just reeling off the late 2000 hits, man.
When the love kick starts again.
Mike Skinner had example on his label, didn't he?
He did.
Mike Skinner found example, I think.
Yeah, there was another fella as well that he had.
Professor Green
on the money. Yeah.
Professor Green.
A label was like Beats or something. It was
something like that. Yeah.
The Beats.
Because
it's the streets. The Beats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up a butcher shop and call it the Meats.
The Sweets.
The Sweets.
Don't buy the sweets.
Mike Skinner's Sweets. The Sweets.
Sweets. You were at Art Bubbles a couple of weeks ago.
I was.
And there was a video that Art Bubbles shared, and I think you were in the reel, but there was another poet that was also in the reel, someone that I hadn't been familiar with, called Ciara Ni-A. Not familiar with the work at all, and wanted to kind of get her to send us a couple of poems, which she did. What's she like as a performer? You've obviously been...
Great, we had her for a Rising Tide show in December, and I've done a couple of... She actually, when we did the Irish Slam 2 years ago, she competed again, and I think she came second. Like, she was incredible. She's very, very good. And she's bilingual, so she does poems in Irish, she does poems in English, she does poems in both, she interchanges. I think she's a broadcaster and like an advocate for the Irish language, and sound person.
There you go.
So good old poems coming out of Ciara Ni-A.
This is a poem called A Different Animal by Ciara Ni-A.
A Different Animal by Ciara Ni-A. I'm the city fox, tatty, thin-tailed, gouge-eyed. I slink on concrete paths and draw gasps from urbanites who are stirred with the reminder that despite all, I survive. I'm the city fox, exotic in my own home. My outline is dignified when traced from afar in twilight, but when scrutinised, I'm a sparse translation of the full vulpine. I claw open wrappers of discarded kebabs, dodge the hazards of growling cars. Down an alley, mid-pounce on a rat, I feel my instinct flash hot And then I'm giving chase in a moonlit field, away from buzzing lights and cold concrete, a memory of a place I've never seen. I'll never be a proper country fox, bushy, well-fed, gleaming.
That was A Different Animal by Keats.
There's a theme again. We've accidentally slipped into another theme.
Stumbling into magnificence. That's what our podcast is. We shit out gold by accident.
Yeah.
If we tried, it would be terrible.
Did you talk about this then? Like a second ago?
I swear we actually planned this. And we don't.
We'd never heard that before.
Never heard that before.
It was a great poem.
Great poem. There's a lot of city
High
foxes.
Street.
Yeah, city foxes. They're like... Because there are a lot of foxes around my area in Baldoyle. And you see them like there's like a little family that kind of... They just... You know... You'll see, like when I'm driving into my estate, I have to slow down because they're shy bags for getting knocked over. Like they just don't look. It's like they run out. They wait till you get close to them, and then they run out. And you're like, what are you doing? So I have to go in like second gear and crawl along. And a few times they've run out in front of the car, as if they're fucking trying to scare me off or trying to
win a head-to-head battle.
I don't know what they're doing, but I haven't hit one yet, so it's all right.
They are beautiful things in there.
Yeah, they're regal.
Yeah, they are, you know. They are lovely to look at.
There's two words in Irish. Well, there's two different names for them. They have Shunnock, which is fox, and we also have Modra Rua, which means red dog. That's what we call them.
Modra Rua?
Modra Ruach. Modra Rua, sorry, she's not Ruach. Modra Rua. And Kearney, I know that because she's a fucking Gaeilgeoir. And she runs Rake, which is a spoken word night. Os Gaeilge.
Nice.
Cultured. It's unreal.
Do you know that I was listening to an interview with Kneecap earlier on the 101 Jobs podcast?
Yeah.
Do you know that Kneecap created words for drugs in Irish?
Sneesh, is it?
Sneesh is one.
Yeah, Cowell and Sneesh, where are the drugs? Or like they were like Modra.
These are they're literal. They're not literal translations. Great example is there's a word that they created which is basically in Irish it means consonant vowel, which is MDMA, and they call it that.
No way.
I can't remember. I'll try and find it.
They'd be like in some of the songs, be like Mallamore Ket, which means big
little
bag
horse.
Well, that's Copple Biog.
Copple Biog. Yeah, they call that.
But they just say Mallamore Ket would be big bag of ket. Mallamore, Mala being bag, more mean big, Ket being obviously ketamine.
Fucking hell.
They'd be like Cowell and Sneesh. I was like, I wonder what that means. And then when I started learning Irish, I was like, oh, they're rapping about drugs.
Yeah. How creative is that though?
Yeah,
so creative.
There's some great words. As we know, we have Hector's book there with the words that you should know. But the descriptions they have, there's one that's like, so if you sneeze, they went, they go, Diagwitch, and it's like, God be with you, God to you. Then they'd be like, Diagwitch is Smyrna, God and Mary be with you. And then Diagwitch is Smyrna August Koppelbon Foot, which means God and Mary be with you and a white horse underneath you, which means like, I hope a white horse takes you away because you're fucking annoying me now.
That's like
what?
It's a bit like Italian swear words. So usually with Italian swear words, like it starts with like something small, like you went ass, like culo is ass, and then vaffanculo, which is like oh fuck you in the ass, and then you've got like other swear words. It basically spills on the stories like fuck you in the ass really hard, fuck you in the ass with the spit.
Jesus,
it's just constant Italians. Bolting on to the ass thing. So all of the swear words, like these phrases, start with this one thing, fucking in the ass, and they just
escalates.
Yeah.
Just escalates from there.
Yeah,
that's
funny.
Isn't it?
Language
is great. Language, culture,
art, language. Imagine.
Speaking of Italians,
yeah,
we have a bit of music from an Italian.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
don't we?
Yeah,
we have music from the wonderful Matilda Lotti, Italian celloist.
Oh, lovely.
Jazz singer. Chain blinger, holla at the next chick soon as you sing that persona,
what is going on today?
Sorry, I was rapping there for a second. I got taken up with the 2010s.
2009.
Dressed smart like a London bloke.
Before he speak, he super spoke.
Look at that peacoat, tell me he's bloke.
Oh!
You know Estelle wrote that rap, Kanye West didn't.
Estelle.
I'm talking about the American boy.
1980 year, the club maybe.
Unreal. But back to the brass tacks.
Yeah, we'll listen to material in a sec. But we want to. We're so bad at this. We have our first live event of the year.
We're actually remembering to promote ourselves.
Fucking hell, we'll do a better job. So we're going to be... It's our first time at the International Literature Festival Dublin in Merrion Square.
Dublin.
In Dublin. It's on the 16th of May at 6 o'clock.
In Dublin.
And in Dublin. And we are going to have a load of fun. We're going to figure out some audience participation stuff, get some people to perform some poems as well. We've got Dara Fleming joining us too. So if you're at a loose end, I want to tell you mates at your cultures, but there's nothing else on the programme that seems any crack, you got something.
You've got fucking crack. We've got loads of it.
Yeah.
We've loads of it.
Loads of it.
More cracks than an Irish pavement. Do you like that one?
I actually
pulled that out of my arse there just a second ago. I don't know where that came from.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Culture, anyway, yeah. Anyway. And also, we have a Patreon that we've never talked about.
Oh, yeah. If you'd like to support the podcast.
If you'd like to support our
bullshit, so welcome to.
We'd love your money.
Yes, we would absolutely love your money.
We could install a poetry corner in our poetry bunker that we have not built yet.
No, it's on the way.
The bunker's being made. Once you get a bit of dirt on your fingernails, you can build a bunker out your back garden with the poetry money from this poetry Patreon.
If you would like to subscribe, feel free to do so. It's €3 a month. There's exclusive episodes on there actually, and a couple of read-alongs that we did last year. It's on the link in the bio, and it's £3. So it would mean a lot because it means that we can do things like have better equipment and
put it back
go
into
on
the
jollies
podcast.
And that, and buy cheap
Get
beers.
bannered.
Like, really appreciate it.
Warm
actually.
beers. If you subscribe to the Patreon, you will get a complimentary photo of Ryan Duggins' dirty fingernails. We'll put dirt under Ryan Duggins' fingernails.
That does not exist.
We will put dirt, we'll artificial dirt and put them under the fingernails for your viewing pleasure.
Sick.
I'm
willing to do that.
If you subscribe to our Patreon, it's kind of like an OnlyFans. Only hands.
Only hands.
Our only hands.
Only hands.
It's only Ryan Duggins' hands and some poetry man's stuff. Anyway, we have music from Matilda Lotti, amazing Italian celloist, jazz singer. I'm not going to go back into the Kanye West stuff, but yeah, I hope you enjoy the soothing tones of Matilda Lotti.
Lovely. Leon, thanks for your time.
Always a pleasure, never to ride. Always a pleasure, never to fucking. Always a pleasure, never to chore. Well, I think I'm after having a micro stroke there, but look, here we are.
See you next week.
La curva del amor triste, la canción del amor Come nell'amore triste, la canzone dell'amor perdido. Come nell'amore triste, la canzone dell'amor perdido. La canción del amor perdido.